Yo, what's up guys? This is your brother Arabiso, and I just kind of made this video just kind of off the fly. I had some ideas that were going through my head for a while, and I figured, you know what, I've been neglecting you guys. So, looks like I have a couple of subscribers. Yes, that is a plus. Thank you. And today's video is going to get me some hatage. Most of you guys are going to go, you faggot! So I'm just gonna bring you guys some truth, some stuff that some people might not know. Started it off. Target Finder. If all you new guys, I realize that you guys are having a hard time pulling together kills. I understand that your KDs are crap. I understand that. But you know what? Last year I was just like you guys back in Black Ops 1, and I ground on that for an entire year. And now I'm able to at least put up a fight. I'm not saying that I'm the best player in the world. I went from my first Call of Duty game, or my first shooter, I guess, was actually Halo 2, and then I went to Black Ops just this last year, and then I got Black Ops 2 when it came out. I've only been playing seriously for a year, but I've made a lot of improvement, and the Target Finder isn't really going to help you because it really trains you to look for red diamonds, and it has no recoil, which can also really screw you up when we don't have the Target Finder in the next game. Of course, there's always going to be something like the damn it, what's it called? The infrared scope, which I believe in MW3 didn't really have any recoil, but really, it's not going to make you a better player. It's just not really going to help you as much as you need it to, and you're going to hop onto another game and you're going to suck because you're so used to, popping on a Target Finder, and so it's not going to help you. I'm just letting you guys know. And if you're a good player that's using a Target Finder, we all think that you're noobs. It's not going to make you look cool. It's just going to make us pissed off. We're just going to hate you. That's it. You trolls out there might be going, that's the point. Well, understandable. Troll on. Anyway, die-hard quickscopers. Don't call people noobs just because they're hard scoping. There's a reason that you have that. You got highly magnified scope on your sniper rifle. You guys gotta understand that there are some times where you can't quickscope. I mean, if you can quickscope someone across the map consistently, cool. Keep doing what you're doing. But majority of people can't do that. In fact, a lot of people aren't good quickscopers. A good quickscoper is someone who should be able to take the person out in one shot. Not 3, not 4, okay? Just saying. So at least try to understand the benefits of hard scoping and try to use it a little bit, because it really can save your ass. I mean, it's a sniper rifle. It's a sniper rifle, not a quickscope rifle. So just understand that you might want to start rotating over towards that, because you might actually see quite a difference. For League play, you guys are just getting into League play and you guys are trying to figure out what the hell you're doing wrong, or if you're going from League play to multiplayer and all of a sudden you're sucking, you have to understand that League play is a complete different animal from regular multiplayer. So you need to set up your classes differently, and you also need to get into a different game set. Because, a lot of people, I would say, probably play aggressively in multiplayer, but as soon as you capture the flag in a League game, it becomes very tactical, and actually with any of the other game modes, it's not the same, especially with the four-person, the 4 other people not being there, 2 on your team and 2 on the other team. It makes it a lot different. Other than that, just kind of figured that I'd give you guys one of my classes. That works out really well for me. Just kind of figured that, throw that out there because I just need some filler. Because I'm only, 4 minutes and 30 seconds in. Wow, you guys probably haven't understood half the stuff that I've said. I really need to start slowing down. Anyway, make sure that my computer doesn't go off like it always does. At least I'm smart about it this time, right? Anyway, my class, MP7 with the long barrel and the laser sights. I believe that the MP7 is a very giving gun, especially in multiplayer. I understand that this is for multiplayer. In League play, I actually use the MSMC because it kills in one less bullet. I personally would go with the MP7 in multiplayer just because it's a very giving gun. It has a lot more bullets, and it doesn't have as much recoil, which can help when you're trying to get those two pieces. Anyway, so MP7, laser sight, and the long barrel, no secondary. Then for the lethal, you're going to go with a Semtex, and then for your tactical, you could go with a lot of things. I rocked sensor grenade there for a long time. I absolutely love the sensor grenade. There's the smoke grenade, which can help, although sometimes it's a little bit wonky with its, it's explosion on impact. No! Sometimes it bounces and goes clear the fuck over there. Anyway, then the concussion I would also say is a pretty good choice. I'm not so big on the flashbangs, but that's because I just never have put enough effort into actually learning how to throw it consistently at someone so that it blinds them. I prefer the concussion grenade just because it also slows them down. Not only there, because when you're flashed you can't run, but when you're stunned you can't run and you can't move, period. So I personally think that's a lot better choice. And then with the perks, the perk one, I personally like to run lightweight because I'm constantly jumping off of stuff and I'm constantly running around. One of my guys that I was playing with a couple weeks ago, he goes, wow, you move a lot. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's because you're a camper. But I do move a lot, so I use lightweight to keep me fast and to keep me from getting any fall damage. Then toughness, so that it doesn't feel like you're lagging every time that you get hit, because it really, half the time I'm like, why am I lagging? And then I realize I don't have I don't have toughness on. I'm like, oh, that's why. And then you're going to use the wild card for the second perk too, and you're going to go with Scavenger. I believe the Scavenger is an awesome attachment, simply because you can resupply your tactical and your lethal, and it also, if you have a gun that you really like, that you like to set up with it, it's not going to make it so that you're constantly running out and having to pick up other people's guns, because you might not be as good with those guns, and it can really mess you up. Plus, just picking the guns up can actually really mess you up to begin with. And just a little bit of something with the gun. With the camos, you might want to start thinking about, there are some really flashy camos out there. There's going to be going, Cherry Blossom, there's, what is it, Graffiti, there's Kawaii, and those things, if you think about it, especially if you're going in a dark place, those things are just going to pop. And especially with 2 new camos that are going to be coming out, I'm going to go out and say this, especially seeing what happened over on the Xbox. It's going to be the, god damn it, what is it? Wow. Cyborg, thank you. The Cyborg camo and the Dragon camo. I'm sorry, I personally think that the comic book one looks like crap. Kind of looks a lot like Graffiti to me too. So that, if you have Graffiti, it doesn't really matter. And then the other one was Paladin, and Paladin just doesn't really look that great. It looks kind of boring. It's a cool idea, but I don't think that's going to catch on. Anyway, Cyborg and Dragon both have lighting effects. Cyborg obviously has the the little light beams or whatever it is on it, and the Dragon actually has fire on it. I'm not sure if that glows, but I do know that the Cyborg one glows. So especially if you're going, if you're going to camp in a corner, which is probably the worst thing to use right there. But definitely, if there's something flashing up on your screen, you're definitely going to follow it a lot more. So you might want to make sure that you don't use that if you're constantly getting gunned down because people are just finding you and pegging you. Anyway, I'm coming up on my 10-minute limitation, so I'm going to get off. But I hope you guys liked the video. If you're pissed off at me, just go ahead and call me a faggot in the comments. I really don't care. If you like the video and you want to see more of my stuff, then please like and subscribe. And other than that, peace.